It was the day after New Year's in the rose garden, but the Christmas tree was still up. Rose had one last present for the fairies. "Gather round the tree," Rose said. "I have a surprise for you." The fairies were so excited and they gathered around the tree. By the tree was a large book. "What is it?" exclaimed the little fairies. Cherish looked at the book and exclaimed, "Oh, it says it's a magical sleigh ride tickets." The fairies were so excited. Rose said, "It's an early morning sleigh ride tomorrow, so you'll have to get up before daylight." So the fairies got up before the sun came up, and they traveled to the magical forest. And there at the magical forest, they saw a beautiful crystal sleigh with crystal reindeer. The moon shone down and created a blue glow. The driver was a mouse fairy. She had on a crown and a beautiful pink dress with a wand. "Welcome," she said. "We're so glad to have you. Hop on board and we'll get going on our magical sleigh ride." Snowflakes hung in the air like decorations, and the snow was deep, but it didn't seem wet. It was just fluffy like a beautiful cloud. Next to the sleigh was a nutcracker. He was dressed in crystal and gold, and he was there to help the fairies onto the sleigh. The first fairy to get onto the sleigh was Melody. She was so excited. She said, "Come on, Cherish, hop on in." So Cherish was next. And then it was Hope. Next were two little fairies. And finally, the Nutcracker helped another little fairy and the gnome sister. They all were ready to go. "Okay," said the mouse fairy. "Hold on, off we go." And she gave a little whistle, and the reindeer took off. Down the snowy path they traveled, first going through some beautiful pine forests. The fog had come in, and so they were going to have a bit of a foggy ride, but it was still just as beautiful, with snow covering the ground everywhere. They went past a frozen pond. And then they looked over and they saw a path leading into nowhere. "Let's go there," they said. So the mouse fairy turned the sleigh and off they went. They passed another frozen pond with beautiful tall trees, maybe 100 feet tall. and an eagle was perching on one of them, looking down. "Hello," he said, "have a good ride." Next, they came across turkeys in the road. They were pecking for food, but the mouse fairy gave another whistle, and down into the woods they went. Well, they headed back towards the rose garden, and the sun was just breaking through the clouds and the fog. And they saw the most beautiful sunrise. Back in the forest, the mouse fairy stopped the sleigh, and the little fairies got out. They had such a great time. They couldn't wait to get back to the rose garden and tell Rose all about it. Back at the rose garden, the fairies sat all around Rose, and they each told her stories of what they had seen. They had such a magical ride, and they thanked her so much for the wonderful Christmas gift. We hope you enjoyed this fairy tale. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever in the world you are.